Astronauts don't actually walk inside a space shuttle. And that's because there's almost no gravity. Inside a spacecraft like the Space Shuttle or the International Space Station, astronauts experience something called microgravity. It feels like weightlessness. Without gravity pulling them down, there's no floor, no ceiling, and no real sense of up or down. So walking is impossible. Instead, astronauts float. To move around, they gently push off walls, rails, or equipment. Even a tiny push can send them floating across the module. That's why spacecraft interiors are covered with handrails everywhere. Astronauts grab these rails to pull themselves from one place to another. When they need to work on something, floating freely isn't safe. So they use foot restraints. They lock their shoes into loops or bars to stay in one position while fixing equipment or using tools. Moving too fast can be dangerous. If an astronaut pushes too hard, they could crash into walls, hit equipment, or hurt themselves. That's why every movement is slow, controlled, and deliberate. Now outside the spacecraft, during a spacewalk, it's even more serious. Astronauts are always attached to the station with safety tethers. They move hand over hand, using fixed handles on the spacecraft. One wrong push without a tether, and they could drift away forever. So whether inside or outside the shuttle, astronauts don't walk like we do. They float, they pull, they glide. In space, movement isn't about legs. It's about control.